Hey guys, welcome to the James Bond Show. I'm your host Krazy Kajeevie with no fears, limits or substitutes, and we're going through my top 5 potential Bond actor countdown. So we're up to number 2 today. Number 5 was Nicholas Hoult. Number 4 was Henry Cavill. Number 3 was Sam Heughan. And today, number 2 is a lot of people's number 1s. That sounded wrong. Okay, so number 2 is the Irishman, Aidan Turner. Now, why have I got Aidan Turner at number 2? And I'm going to be really honest with all of you out there. I tossed and turned over Aidan Turner for number 1, number 2. And I decided to put him in my number 2 based slightly on looks. I think he's got a little bit of a, let's say, more of a Papa Giuseppe look. A little bit. Walk. Sorry, I've got Tourette's. I don't really. A little bit of an Italian kind of look there. But when he's all unshaven and the eyebrows are nicely trimmed and he's in the whole tuxedo mode, if you have a look at the photo there, the thumbnail, he's got a very suave, dapper look. Now, I decided not to use the shot everyone knows of him in the black tuxedo where he's sitting in the chair like that, because I found it on the internet, it's been overused though, so I wanted to put this shot because I think that's more, we see him walking, talking, what he would look like as James Bond. And he looks good. The man looks good. There's no denying that. Now, he's got the six-pack, he's ripped up, but he's kind of lean ripped. I would honestly want to see him put a few more kegs on, just build up a little bit if he was going to take on the role of Ian Fleming's James Bond. Just a little bit. Having said that, Ian Fleming's James Bond from the novels was actually quite lithe, between 76 and 80 kilos. So he wasn't a big boy by any means, but he was lean, powerful, and fast. And if you haven't read the novels, go read the novels. You will love them, especially once you get to possibly my favourite, Live and Let Die, which I'm going through right now, actually, after going through Casino Royale a while ago. Then I picked up Live and Let Die, got really busy, put it down, and I'm going back to it now. So, okay, guys, so Aidan Turner. Now, a lot of you will know Aidan Turner, or if you don't, you'll know him from Poldark. If you don't, check him out in Poldark. He was also in The Hobbit. Now, the thing about Turner, I'm going to be really honest here, I haven't seen a lot of his work. So I watched him on Poldark, which comes on TV here, or was coming on TV here. And I've also gone into YouTube to watch him and research him. Now, Aidan Turner's name was big time about 3 years ago for this role of James Bond, especially when it looked like, you know, the new Bond film would start to gear up a little bit a year after Spectre and whatnot. And he was big in the betting as well. Since then, his name, the hype about him has filtered off, and it's gone back to Tom Hardy, then Idris Elba, then people that are just never going to be James Bond. Now, I'm going to hit you with a bombshell here. I'm going to hit you with something. This list is about who I think is a potential Bond and who I want to be James Bond, who I would pick. But what I'm going to tell you here is, I believe the race for James Bond is between 2 actors, and it's not my top choice, which is coming tomorrow. I think it is absolutely between Sam Heughan and Aidan Turner. But my guess is, this is just a theory, a guess. This is not me saying this is who it's going to be, because I don't have any inside knowledge on this at all, is Aidan Turner. I think Aidan Turner will be the next James Bond. He meets every criteria. Now, I'm going to speak about his acting ability in a minute. But he's got the look. He's got that broodiness. Women love him. Women think, ooh, you know. He's not a huge name, and that is what Barbara Broccoli and that go for. They love going for someone with a bit of mystery. You see James Norton, he talks about Bond. You see Tom Hiddleston, who didn't even make my top 5 list. In fact, he was in my top 10 countdown for actors I don't want to be Bond. You see Tom Hiddleston, yeah, I want to be Bond. And now you even see Sam Heughan on a TV show just recently prostituting himself oh yeah, it's about time they make a Scottish man a Bond again, and he's really pushing for it, and it's coming off a little bit too needy. And I don't think Barbara Broccoli goes for that. Now, Aidan Turner famously turned around in an interview or someone putting a microphone up in his face and go, oh, what about all these rumours of you being the next James Bond? And Aidan Turner said, well, there's an actor currently in the role, so it's not right to talk about it. And that's what he said. And he also said, there's an actor currently in the role. If it comes about, I'll look at it then. Boom, baby, boom. That was done with class, with style. Aidan Turner didn't come across desperate. He just mellowed on it. And that's the type of attitude and person Barbara Broccoli, who picks the James Bond, she looks at and goes, oh, I like that. I like that. Because she doesn't want to walk over. I think she wants someone who could be a little bit of challenge. And that's why tomorrow with my number one, it might surprise you who he is and how I still think he could possibly be James Bond. But I do have a feeling it's going to come between Sam Ewan and Aidan Turner. Now, I said I'd get to Aidan Turner's acting. I don't think he's the strongest actor from what I've seen, and admittedly I haven't seen everything he's in, but he's not in a lot of in a whole lot. His career, since all the rumours came out, hasn't gone boom, 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 boom. But that could work in his favour as well, because other actors have blown up more, especially Henry Cavill, since he auditioned for the role of James Bond back in 2005 when he was about 23 years of age. A lot of other actors, their careers have gone, exploded. Turner's hasn't. So that could be ideal, because the producers don't want to pay this guy, the next Bond, more than $3 million a film anyway. They want to then up his contract, and they don't want a huge face, so it comes across as James Bond and not like a Henry Cavill, a Tom Hardy or an Idris Elba, a name that's well known. So I don't think on acting ability he's the strongest. But that could build. That could absolutely build through more training, more acting experience. He's mid-30s. I think he's just mid-30s now. Probably around 37 or something now. I think he's about 37 because he was 34, 3-4 years ago. So he's 37, 38. In another, couple of years, if they cast in a couple of years' time, he could be absolutely perfect. And he's still got a youngish good look, so Aidan Turner is my number 2. Now, how would I feel about Aidan Turner being James Bond? I would love it. I would actually love it. I think he's got class, he's got style. Like I said, he's not the strongest actor, so that's why he hasn't become my number 1 choice. But he looks good. He could look really Ian Flemingish with the hair, the features, and I think overall he'd be a popular choice without people going, oh, that's Aidan Turner. Where they'd go, oh, that's Henry Cavill, or that's Tom Hardy. So for me, I think he is a fantastic choice. And if my number 1 choice and who I think should become Bond didn't, and Aidan Turner was given the role, I'd be a happy Krazy Kajeevie. So I'd be cool with that. Guys, I want to know realistically, have a think about what I've said, and let me know in the comments below what you think, who you really think should be James Bond on this criteria. I'd love to know. And if you've liked what you've seen here, please subscribe. Please drop a like. And until next time, guys, keep on bonding and say hi to your mum for me.